Hey, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Dave. I'm back with another legendary video. Appreciate you guys coming through for this podcast as we go into discussion and talk about everything that took place on Tuesday's night NXT. I'm giving you guys in-depth review and results and also my own opinion when it came to everything that took place of the future for World Wrestling Entertainment. More importantly, the show was fully stacked as Shawn Michaels was fully into his bag. More importantly, he kept us highly invested when it came to all the storylines that took place leading up towards Deadline. And as well as he had some great women's and men's doing their thing in tonight's showcase. For NXT, as I'm doing a review for November 19th, 2024. More importantly, for the smash the like button to keep the algorithm rolling for this video and as well as for this content. If you're a fan of professional wrestling, as we had a decent card, we had Zarya taking on Wrench Sinclair in singles action, as well as the women's Iron Survivor. We had Jada Parker versus Stephanie Valkyrie. For the men's division, we had Nathan Frazier taking on Eddie Thorpe, making his return, as well as we had NXT No More Contenders match. Chase U would disband with the implications if they lose, as Andre Chase taking on Rich Holland in a No More Contenders match and for the main event. As well as we got Ashanti Adonis and mixed tag team action with Carmen Petrovic taking on Dion Lennox and as well as Brittany Reese. We had singles action as the NXT North America champion Tony D'Angelo taking on Brooks Jensen and a decent singles match, as well as we had Fatal Influence of Fallon, as well as JC Jane and Jasmine Jinx. They had a appearance over for NXT. But let's go ahead and get into everything that took place. We started everything off with Booker T and Vic Joseph welcoming the fans to NXT. They got things right away as we had a transition opening after Gallus, Joe, Mark, as well as Wolfgang confronted the NXT Tag Team Champions Faxium of Nathan Frazier and as well as Axiom. This was a nice little teaser to everything that pretty much took place with the coverage, and I enjoyed the vignette of them having a face-to-face off. We know when they have a banger tag team match, but as well as is Nathan Frazier and Axiom are going to be on the same page when it leads up to this actual match. We had the first qualifier in the men's Iron Survivor. We had Nathan Frazier with Axiom as he defeated Eddie Thorpe in a great match. This was a lot of back and forth with everything that took place. More importantly, everything about this match was everything you could have asked for. But more importantly, the Angelo family came out and so much more, as well as OTM got involved with everything that was going on through the course of the brawl out. It was good stuff. I enjoyed everything about the match. Nathan Frazier was able to pick up the victory as things broke down. We had Andre Chase. He was meeting up with Chase U. He promised to do everything in his power to make sure that the university survive after everything that concludes in the main event. Then we had Julia with a vignette, which was decent. I love everything about Julia. She was even speaking a little bit of English, but it was decent for what it was, and she promises to be the Iron Survivor and win the NXT Women's Championship. After the vignette, we end up having Kalani Jordan. She told Robert Stone and Stevie Turner to tell the NXT General Manager, Ava, she wanted Julia in a qualifier. So that's going to be a good one. I look forward to seeing that actual singles match. We shall see how that turns out. In the women's Iron Survivor qualifying, we had Stephanie Valkyrie defeating Jada Parker after interference from no other than our golden girl on the hour of having Valerie, or also known as Lola Vice. She ends up coming down there and pretty much causing a distraction. Jada Parker sold it like a G when it came to everything that took place, as she went to the school of Shawn Michaels knowing how to sell. She sold her ass off when it came to that finisher by Stephanie Valkyrie. And more importantly, we end up having another match between Brittany Rice and as well as Dion Lennox, hyping up their backstage match, getting ready for the mixed tab action. But more importantly, things turned into a great one when we had an appearance from Roxanne Perez. She was on the beach. She was selling how things would turn out and wishing the Iron Survivors good luck. But of course, she got interrupted by Soruka, who promised that she will see Perez in the future. So we're gonna look forward to seeing that match. I look forward to seeing it. It was a great little prelude to seeing how things may pick up with the tensions between those two ladies. I look forward to seeing it. Tony D'Angelo defeated Brooke Jensen in a great match. Rizzo was out there as well after a great match that took place. After Tony D'Angelo hit the standing ovation slam to secure the victory after a great singles match. I enjoyed everything about it. It was a great match. It delivered a whole lot when it came to everything that had happened. Jensen, of course, ended up attacking D'Angelo afterwards, was selling after a leg injury. More importantly, after Sean Spears got involved to have the face-to-face off, it looked like Sean Spears is the next one in line for the North America Championship. We shall see how that turns out with that drama as we lead up towards Deadline. Then we have Carmen and Ashanti Adonis. They're in a mixed tag team match. It was a little awkward situation, but a whole lot went on. They were ready for that match. They gave everything they had when it came to everything that took place. They got the victory over Dion Lennox and Brentley. Those two pretty much did what they possibly could to get involved. But of course, Carmen got the victory with that lovely Pevrovich roundhouse kick and secured the victory with a 1-2-3. We also had Lexus King. He set the things in motion for Yoshiki Amara for trying to gain affection for the fans slowly but surely. They're setting that in motion as Briggs asks what was going to happen with everything that's going to happen. So much drama has been unfolding as well with the men's tag team division. I look forward to seeing how all that drama has been unfolding as well, with all the tag teams looking to step up for the tag team division after last week's drama had unfolded. As well as we had the next women's survivors match. We ended up having Zarya pick up the victory over Wrench Sinclair, and a decent one. These ladies put on a clinic. I enjoyed everything about it. But there was nothing that was unturned or missed when it came to that action, when it came to the Tuesday night brand of NXT. As well as we end up having Fatal Influence having their promos, as well as Ethan Page, the NXT's former champion. He was looking to step up to the plate, as well as contemplating about being involved in Iron Survivor. A lot of players are on the field looking to get the respective chance to become the number one contender for the NXT Championship and the NXT Women's Championship. We got to the main event of the night as we had Andre Chase losing to Rich Holland, as officially Chase U has officially disbanded. After everything that took place, the crowd was hyping everything up. There was so many red shirts out there for Chase U. It was a great, awesome match, 100% all the way down to the end. All the members of Chase U got involved, and Rich Holland still was showing his dominance. Picked up the victory after that inverted DDT and was able to redeem himself and pick up the pinfall on Andre Chase. Things concluded afterwards as Chase U ended up hugging and embracing, even though they didn't show that off the air. As the things went on pan off the air, they showed them all beat down, but they embraced with each other, and that had concluded NXT's programming. More and overall, I'd like to see more of how things may shape up in the square circle of the Tuesday night brand. More important, I liked how everything is shaping up with the Iron Survivors for the respective for the men's and women's division. But I'd like to know from you guys' point of view, how you feeling about everything that has been taking place with this new rising stars that's stepping up. More importantly, who are going to step up to the plate to take on everybody, including Trick Williams, Roxanne Perez, the tag team champions, and as well as the North America champion and the women's North America champion. As we have so many challengers looking to step up, the storylines are finally picking up in a great way on the WB network. But chime down in the comments below. Let me know how you guys are feeling about everything that has taken place on the Black and Silver brand. I appreciate you guys coming through. Don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.